All right, I just saw a video and it really hurt me to see a beautiful black Mexican woman. Um, she she was talking about her family. You know how her family mixture and how her aunts, her great aunts, I think her grandmother raised her on her Mexican side. Her mother's part black and part Mexican, and so she wanted to know her side of the family. And she has a son, and and, and so there were people making comments on the video trying to, you know, be violent towards her, saying she look Mexican up, and folks are very interested. There are Mexicans that look like me down in Veracruz, Oaxaca, Guerrero, Afro-looking Mexican people. I was called Jarocho when I was in El Paso, Texas, from Mexicans who were much lighter and straighter hair and everything else. And they know Jarocho, that's a nickname for those Veracruz. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I spoke Spanish. At the time, I know I was part Hispanic, Spanish, Creole. I did my fan research on my mom's side. Okay, I found out it was Irish and English. I did the real research. I didn't know they did the real researchers. Okay, and so it hurt me to see that this sister here, this black skin sister, had to go through this abuse. And I bet you it's from those from the African community. Of course, it'd be like Latinos who are lost in the head, who 9, 10, there's mix of Spanish and African native too. Then there's the only Spanish native. Because, why Vicente Guerrero, second president of Mexico, banned slavery. Okay? We just, 2 Saturdays ago, today's Sunday, there was an Independence Day of Mexico. But guess what? Also was a day that later on in that year in Mexico, later on, not on the year, later on in years, excuse me, in 1829, slavery ended due to Vicente Guerrero, whose mother was Afro-Mexican, dad was mestizo, Spanish native, second president of Mexico. That's why I live in Texas, because of this. The Anglos, my other ancestors, who brought my African American descendant ancestors, were mixed up here as slaves. Um, they didn't obey that anti-slavery law. They rebelled in the Alamo. They drugged Santa Ana. Okay, it's called like it is. The city I live in, Houston, named after that slave master who was the head corporate, Sam Houston. Okay, so a lot of people don't know the history, don't know about the caste system in Mexico. Okay, um, yeah, I'm eating Latin rice. Okay, yes, I'm just making some Latin rice. It was getting out at the food pantry. Anyway, I poured it. So what happened is, as I'm looking at this video, she had to point out she's black, she's proud, she brought her Mexican side of the family as well. And I want to tell my sister that you don't have to apologize to none of these people. These people are ignorant. Okay, man, and talk to you any kind of way. They come to my conversation, I block their asses. I have no time for people. They don't have a life. They had a life. They would never worry about yours, mine, whatever. And we acting all savage like, okay, about this issue. What? Okay, so I'm not defending people who deny their mixed ancestry or whatever. But what she did say, she was not black. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it's hypocrisy, because you have a George Zimmerman who has an Afro-Peruvian bloodline, who's killing people, acting like they happen with Trayvon. But my question is to the people: why does it matter if she identified as both? Why she had to cling to the black side? What are you doing in the African American community? My question is, what are you doing? Are you out there thugging, drug dealing, causing shit and problems in the community? Then it says that within your own segregated community, you don't care about the accuracy. You just care about bringing somebody with a drop of black DNA in there to cause shit with. Because that's what she did. What she did. She did what they did on her channel. They do it on my channel too. I block their asses. And I don't care. I'm not trying to wake up in the morning and live for these people and these folks are slave masters' pets. They not only they say that they're descendants of slave masters. I must descend of a slave master. You told I have four grandmas was a white woman on my mom's side of the family as well. You remember the black Spanish Creole, third grandmother. Her dad was a Real. They changed her name to Real. She married my mulatto, white-looking third grandfather who had a white mama and Creole dad. Okay, that's how they happen. Okay. The white mom was Irish and English. I traced her roots to England on Insta.com. Now, it's on my mama's side. My mom, because then my great grandfather's birthday today. He 99. It's something that we don't hardly talk because a lot of drama, and I was raised on my dad's side of the family, so it's a lot of drama in the family on both sides. That's why I don't go see them. I don't want to go deal with the drama. I'm bipolar. I'm not trying to get depressed and suicidal deal with that drama, and I'm not trying to go to jail if they put a hand on me or go to prison or probably on death row. So that's why I keep to myself. I ain't trying to have no arch and anything. It's like savage behavior in the accuracy. It's not because we're black descent, okay? It's because a fear complex that was taught to us from our white ancestors who were slave masters who made that mess into our black and mixed race ancestors. They elders passed that mess to us. We think it's normal when it's not, especially when we're in this syndrome, okay? So when I tell you like it is. So when I see people begging, I mean, why do you have to get ugly with this woman? She did not even say she was not black. She did not say she's not black. And why do you want her to be exclusively black? See, the same people that will say that will be the main ones if, let's say, when my homegirl, when I talked to her brother on Facebook, remember last year, Miss Texas, and Texas University, Miss Black Texas. Remember the biracial? Well, actually, she's triracial. She's not all that just white. Her mama white. Okay, that's true. Okay. However, because her brother is very open by his Hispanic roots. The dad's Creole, but part Puerto Rican too. He not only black, Spanish, Native, French, and saying mixture. He also Puerto Rican, which is another Afro mestizo mixture. And actually, her brother, that tell all her business, her brother was in Puerto Rico recently. I ain't trying to tell your business, do it, but this is my channel, okay? He shouted me out on Facebook for defending his sister for women's Black USA. But see how bright she is, how young it is, and everybody said, oh, she's not black enough. How dare you chose this woman? Well, it's the same people who love them. And let me educate my sister. These folks are savage slave masters, pets of the one drop rule. They this is they don't understand educatedly I have to correct that word because they don't know that that rule was about slavery. Okay, prior to Civil War, because the first started out, and I'm descendant of the Bacon Bug family in Virginia on my white side of the family. Okay, so Nathea Bacon is related to my ninth grandmother. Remember, I said my fourth grandmother was white. She was a bug. I'm trying to tell our business. She descended of the Bacon family, Bacon and Bug family in Virginia. Okay, they later on came in Georgia and Alabama into Texas. That's how I'm related. So y'all white folks, I'm related to you on that end. Okay, so my ninth grandmother, Sarah Bacon, Bug, by marriage, Samuel Bacon is my ninth grandfather, her husband. Okay, Evan Bacon, who Captain M. Bacon, who was attending the church in New King, Virginia, at the St. Peter Episcopal Parish down there. Okay, I am related to that family. Okay, remember I did this research 2 years ago on Inch.com. Okay, now he was related to my 10th grandfather, who came from Suffolk, England. Okay, he's related to two Nathaniel. Actually, it's a bunch of Nathaniel Bacons, but the Nathaniel Bacon, who was a governor of Virginia, and the other Nathaniel Bacon, who started the Bacon Rebellion. So a lot of folks do not know when they bought the slaves, the white Indian service was just as poor as the slaves. They just had more freedom, okay? But they can intermarry with the slaves, okay? So Barack Obama's mother, as what Insta.com said on YouTube, she does have slave ancestry. She is mixed with black, okay? Barack Obama's mom is not full blown white, okay? So the first black male who's in slave trade is one who married a white woman. Okay, please get this book called Skin Color Politics Among African Americans Color Complex. Okay, please get that book because I read that back in 1999. Forget it, 2000. Did not know that I was too close genetically to this history in Virginia. Okay, besides Louisiana, other parts of the South. So during that time, white Indian service could marry, mix, live next to slaves. They had no power. It was the upper class who were slave owners. So when they had issues with one thing, I am very upset with the Bacon Rebellion is that I'm mixed with Native American besides Choctaw and other tribes, and because my great grandfather who's 99, his mother was black and Native American. Okay, I think it's some Devereaux and Darions in the family. Yeah, that's all last names of that 2inch.com as well. So I had to contact Archives because I got they overdropped my account. along with some other people, and I was on our trials. Y'all know our trials. Okay, so I saw Darion's and Devereaux's. It's misspelled Devereaux. That's it. So I guess it's Korea on my great second great grandmother's side as well. Okay, so anyway, Step Toes, Devereaux's. Yeah, those are the names in that family. You can tell I did this research real deep. Now, on that side of the family, okay, one thing, like I say, my great grandfather, let me be real, also my mom, on my dad's side, the one I was raised, my grandmother, when we have problems, okay, her dad was dark skinned with straight hair, naturally straight hair, no perm, no hot comb, none of that mess. Okay, his daddy is like a black Mexican, is very exotic looking, okay, and his dad's dad was pure blood Choctaw, and mama was part white, English, and part black. Then my grandfather, my dad's side, was dark skinned. Both his parents from Louisiana, and there's French and American on that side, especially on the dad's side. I don't know about the mom's side of the family. She's from Alexandria, Louisiana, but he was from Cottonport, right there by King River. You can tell, y'all, I can tell, you can tell I do this research real good. I'm very, very, very detailed about my family history, just like you, sister. Okay, so in the day of bacon, the Baker, they try to get the property away from Native Americans, and they had killed them. That's the point I'm upset about. However, I am glad that the white folks and the black folks came together to burn the Virginia Capitol down because they were slave owners. Berkeley and them doing more detailed research on this Bacon Rebellion. Just mention the names, even though it's part of my family history. So the white elite, okay, as with the sister, dark skinned, beautiful sister with Francine with long dreaded hair, dreads in her hair, okay, like dreadlocks in her hair on MTV Decoded. About white trash and honky and cracker. Those was classes names. Okay, they are racist because they became racist names later on. However, folks don't understand. That's when they made the white folks later on become who were new service to be slave patrol, which the police acting today like, and what's the other overseers for runaway slaves? Okay, the okay, that and actually that's true because Sarah Bacon's bug son, which is Sarah Bacon's my late eighth grandfather, Edmund, then became a slave master. Okay, that's very true. Now, all right. So anyway, in Georgia, so you can tell, yeah, you can tell how I did this research real good. So, yeah, um, the truth of the matter is, because the next generation of them white folks, that's what they had. So, point is, the Baker Bed caused race and class, and we talk about this condition of the mother made you a slave or not. That's why black men and white women could not intermarry because if that white woman have a lot of child, that child could be free. The black woman can have a child or be forced through rape, so that child could be more part of the slave plantation. And later on, it became the one drop rule later on. You get what I'm saying? So, point is, the people don't understand the reason why a slave master was seduce or rape a slave. So there'll be more slaves on the planet. That's why becoming different shapes and sizes and colors. I don't look like Wesley Snipes. I don't like. Oh yes, I don't look like Kaepernick, but I don't look like Wesley Snipes and Akon either. Okay, so you understand. So the point is, these folks who are attacking you, sister, they are very uneducated. They got brainwashed in the one drive was gonna give them something. And my question is, with the one drive mentality and identity, what are they doing in the community of African American? Can I love to see they doing any changes? Are they trying to fight for Black Lives Matter? Are they with Kaepernick? Are they doing anything constructive to get you so angry, get them so angry about you saying that you're both black and Mexican? Because these people understand that Mexican is nationality, it's not really a race. We use a race because people in Mexico and other parts of Latin America are racially mixed. Okay? So that's why. And you have folks that look like me and you in Mexico, and even that's dark, dark, dark. Okay, not just the people Yoko been born in Mexico. You have people because remember the slave trade went to Mexico too, and it was part of the caste system. Jose Vasconcelos is the one who came out with the La Raza Caspa essay, the Catholic race, where he was very racist against the native and the black folks in Mexico, and he constructed this race mix and then Mejel de Raza to so the Negro race was said in the Encyclopedia of Mexico that I read when I was in the library in downtown Houston, Central Library, back in '99, and I remember copying this. The Negro race will go away and spawn a new mestizo. So that's why you have more Mexicans look more Spaniard and Native mixed. But you see the black features in their lips, their hair being curly. It don't have to be a kinky afro. They have curl pattern, pelo chino, they say in Spanish. Then when we pachano de pelo también, okay? Iron their hair, straighten their hair, okay? You know, and full lips like Selena had, the rump and everything else, and wide noses. I see it, especially when it's, you know, saying, when they start, so when I see those who, like, for example, conservative Mexican. You know, conservative Mexican. What's going on YouTube? Now, yes, he's very light skinned. Yes, he's very pale. Yes, he's very accurate. I knew this dude had African roots. Now about the history of Mexico, the head shape, the back of the head. He looks like Chico the Barge. You know Chico the Barge from Rhythm of the Night. They black and French. And I think also the dark skinned mother is also mixed with American. Ethylene, okay, what her name is. And who else? Um, and my dad was the one who's sicko, nasty ass bastard. The Mr. Papa Boy who was raping and beating them kids up. Can't stand his stupid. I don't like no parent abusing their child, beating or whooping or spanking or even sexual abusing. I don't like that mess. I hate that shit. Anyway, I'm sorry to get me all mad up here because you know what I went through with my own family. So, anyway, point is, so when I hear about them him beating, I can't stand old Papa the Boy here. He should be riding his grave. Lord forgive him saying riding his grave like Joe Jackson and the rest of it, and Tori Graham who beat her son at Baltimore. Anyway, get to the subject. You know I can't stand up by abusing a child. Anyway, so they kind of look more the stereotypical look, the exotic look of people think they're Hispanic, right? So Chico Boy, when he was bald headed before he grew his hair. Okay, and I saw on that Pentecostal show on some TV advantage. That's him and his brother talking about getting off of cocaine and drugs and stuff like that, and crack and everything else, and being in prison. Okay, now he dope. Now he walk, he showed like a straight hair Mexican with that hair, a wavy hair Mexican, you know, Puerto Rican or something. But when Chico Ball was big back in the 90s, if you look at Chico Ball, he looked like conservative Mexican. Conservative Mexican looked like him. Now, Vin Diesel, also a black, Italian, Irish. I heard that this dude got German and Mexican and Dominican in him too, talking about Vin Diesel. However, he not buff. No, hell no. I ain't trying to put Vin Diesel on my role model. I ain't trying to put Vin Diesel down. But conservative Mexican looked like that he could pass for his younger, thin brother, okay? Who's more thinner than him, okay? So, this bald head of his, I swear, if Vin Diesel had a crackhead, a younger cousin, younger brother, okay? He has a twin brother, a younger brother, trust and believe this dude would look just like considered Mexican or either Cheetah Boy. Sorry, Cheetah Boy, let me put you down. So I know that this is mixtures of African, European, and Native mixtures. These were the Latinos in Latin America are mostly are mixed with, including Mexicans, okay? So even though they don't look like a black person, don't look like no West is nice, no Pete and Yogo, you know, it look like camera skin like me. You don't look people, but look more black than the other races not mixed with, but I don't look pure black like West is nice or Akon. However, you see it in them even though it's not extremely there. You know what I'm saying? You see the head, the back of the head shape. You know what I'm saying? He has that African head. When he bald, he wasn't. He like, you know what I'm saying? If he was dark, he like a bald head Tupac. No offense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that African head shape. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, the Negro skull shape. He has that. So I knew right then that he might look more indigenous and European, but I can tell real deep and just look, he got some little African in him. The way his head shaped, baby. You know, I'm like tired back. We're talking about Miss look up and down. Yeah, I be looking up and down. Okay. If I don't look black, I can point it out. And I never forget, I had a friend who was Mexican. He wasn't anti-black, but like he's like, I got black in me. And I said, that nose, you better leave me alone. I said, yeah, because your nose is wide. You have a wide nose. That is very African, okay? So, okay. So, point is, I can point it out real good, okay? So, but my point is, the African American people attacking you, they, like I said, it's like if they do know about it, they chose to be ignorant for other people, okay? And I don't have time to be ignorant and dumb and stupid for other people make themselves feel good so they feel good. They don't feel good, get the fuck out of my face. So, that's how I am, okay? I'm not trying to live my life to make someone feel good. I make myself feel good first. I live in this body. They don't live in this body, okay? I'm my own individual. And so, when I see this, I know that you're uneducated, and most people who are ignorant and uneducated, just like the white racist people, they act out. We all have anger issues. We're human. but they not mature enough to say, okay, well, she don't consider herself black. Okay, I'm not gonna worry, but not to be educated to know that that one drop rule was not for black pride. That was about slavery. That was about putting us on plantation. So we're not the sellouts here. They are, okay? They are good master's pets, good master slaves, and they are related to slavery. And they actually deny him. Everybody said, why would you claim the white man in your family who raped your? First of all, the more you keep denying that, the more you make the white man who did it look good, okay? I love telling that dirty secret about the United States. Y'all must love going to history class and listening to lies. I love airing that dirty laundry. America never been great, okay? So, let me say it again, Donald Trump. America never been great, okay? So, me airing that dirty laundry about white people in the family, you know, have a 4 grandmother's a white woman being raping thugs. See, y'all the one defending their positive image that's not real. Okay, I'm not saying every white person is negative. You the one defending the white supremacist positive narrative. The ones who attack you, so it's not you. Okay, those who attack me as well. You making white people look good in their history books and everything else. So when you tell that dirty laundry, like, here, let's do this dirty laundry, dirty laundry. I love telling dirty laundry. Because then, you know, it makes the person who thinks I look good, actually, since they're not being good, don't look good. So, Papa was a rolling stone. We lay his head, it was born. And when he died, I'm telling all the secrets today. So I'm going to tell all the secrets. Anytime a white person bring about African American people being baby daddy, thug, it's in my DNA. I'm going to tell the dirty secret, baby. Ain't got nothing on me. Hello, call like it is. So why would I sit here and be ashamed? I ain't raped nobody. Okay? The person who did the crime shouldn't want to be shamed. And those who enable it too. And those who also contribute to it. So therefore, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Like Sudan said, I'm innocent. We had the Vietnam War back in 1994. Murder! Okay, we had the curly perm in his head. Okay, he put burning out curls in his head and perm in his head. He back in 94. I was 15 in ninth grade. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. So I'm innocent. So therefore, I ain't raping nobody. I don't do that type of stuff. That's evil. That's sick. Why would I do that to somebody that's completely evil? So therefore, unless they guilty of committing rape or helping somebody rape, there ain't no reason to be guilty. Let the white race people who contribute to that slavery and Jim Crow today, Donald Trump, feel guilty of that. Let them feel guilty. So me, Aaron, they're learning about them raping, whatever. I didn't do the crime. I'm innocent. I'm just the product of it, and I'm the Frankenstein of it. You know, Dr. Jekyll made Frankenstein, so I call myself the American Frankenstein. I am the Frankenstein. Ain't no proud of it. I'm ready to attack anybody. Okay, Carl? I'm that bad experiment. Okay, and I take it. Okay. So, you know, it says in the book Deuteronomy, God changed his curse into blessings. I am the blessing that came out the curse. Okay. So, I ain't got no problem with that. Uh, why would I be ashamed? You know what I'm saying? The person who did the crime, those who out there doing cool hood, KKK shit, thug and slavery and trying to do all that, you know, all that Nazi and Ku Klux Klan, they the ones should be offended by it, should be hurt by that. I shouldn't be hurt about that. So me airing that dirty laundry, it make the white folks y'all put on these statues, okay, look like thugs they are. Them Confederate soldier statues, the names, y'all make names out of them. Even this city of Houston, they after slave owner. Why would I be ashamed to air that dirty laundry? Because the more you deny that dirty laundry, the more you make the person who did the crime look innocent. It is what it is. So unless these brothers who say, oh, you would call it, maybe, okay, 19, if you got rape cases, once you rape that sister, like, you doing the arcade, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, you should be offended, okay? So, I'm innocent of that. Hell yeah, okay? Very innocent. So, point is, I don't rape people. I don't do none of that shit. That's evil. So, if it happened in my family tree, that's not me to be offended. It's the people who contribute to it, who out there Klan thugging and Nazi thugging and saying, make America great again. Me, early dirt learn to tell the truth. America never been great. Okay? So, therefore, I just, you know, they 9/10 the people who did it mess 9/10 burning hell. You know, everybody can say, God forgive me, and it's up to God to forgive them. But having them folks chose to, God doesn't condemn people, we condemn ourselves as humans. Them people 19 in hell. So why would I get offended? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real, okay? So that's the whole reason why I, as a person, does not have a problem with that, because I don't go out and rape people. I tell them to see the truth like it is. I'm very true. The Susan said, "Be real." I come from that generation back in 19. I said, "Be real, be real." Okay, so if I'm being real, I should not be throwing stones at me, but the other day Jesus, okay, they did put him on the cross. Okay, so that we would be real. So point is, that's why folks mad at Tasha K. And trying to be and mad and trying to defend Love T because she tells some truth until whatever she consider true that people feel is true. And me personally, I tell it like it is. Okay, so no offense to Love T, but I call it is. Y'all don't want to give in a Logan, the new Logan, whatever his name is, all type of funds and don't give us true YouTubers a damn thing and make fun of us struggling years. Just put it this way: if a Hurricane Harvey come up in your house, another hurricane, and it's good. Don't I'll probably Lord forgive me not share a tear, okay? But truth to be honest, what I'm trying to say is that, and I survived 3 hurricanes, okay? And point is Hurricane Alicia, Harvey, and Ike. Okay, I was in El Paso when Katrina and Rita was here. So point is, like I say, I don't have an issue with it because I know I ain't committing no crimes today. I don't believe in it. I don't condone it. I'm the product, not all the product of that because it was a full grandmother, white. But I'm not the ones who out there doing the thugging, harassing you. They acting like they great grandfathers who are white, okay? Attacking you, mistreating you by black sisters. So it's weird that they deny the white great grandpa, okay? But they act everything like he wants to see the black race to act. We're not pure black. They buy into stereotypes. They act savage like him. They try to keep his stupid racist rules in our lives and also keep the fuckery going on. So they're just like they master's pets. I probably got a bunch of lashes being a white master's great grandchild, whatever, back in the plantation days, and 19 killed on plantation. These slaves that attacking you, 19 grandchildren of master, coming from the dark to the bright, high, young, and past white, who are attacking you, probably will be the faithful slaves. And 9, 10, if slaves try to come out of the plantation, they would want to go to their man, so trying to act like Fitler or Aunt your mama. I call it like it is, okay? Because I'm a free man of color. I'm not the house or the field slave, and I don't call myself no nigga. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? So I have high esteem for myself. So I don't care, okay? The truth of the matter is, these folks acting like master slaves. They defend the one drop rule. They defend segregation. Economic default will drop black DNA in the United States. Anything crucial, bad that hurt us, they say they're proud. No, they're not. They're proud. They're proud of being oppressed. They're not proud. Okay. So truth of the matter is, and they say the white man's ideology. White racist people don't want us to exist. You know what I'm saying? This black Mexican sister, and we tell white person as racist that we're mixed. We don't. And I go hard. I don't let that white person define me. But y'all don't want to do everything with the white racist people say y'all should do. You know what I'm saying? This black skin chick had every right to go against the one drop rule. And let me also educate y'all again. Ever since love virgin case allowed interracial marriage to be legalized in a documentation from Supreme Court back in June 1967, they said that rule is unconstitutional. So it's no longer a law. But you want to hold on to a rule that helped slavery, help people get raped and beaten, mistreated, help people being defined non-opportunity and liberty for having drop of black DNA. They actually call folks to hate themselves. Okay? We not hating ourselves. We acknowledge all our roots. I'm not the African American, the French, Spanish, Creole, the English, Irish, American descent. I'm not over here trying to deny any of those roots. Y'all the one trying to deny the white part, but want to be like the white racist man and trying to act like white racist people and defend a narrative against us and say it's proud, black pride when it's not. So it makes sense. Let me tell you the sisters this. Sisters, listen to him. My black sister, listen to this. See, they talking about Marcus Garvey. I'm going to spill the dirty lunch up here about Marcus Garvey. June 25th, 1922. Marcus Garvey had a meeting with the Ku Klux Klan in hot Atlanta, Georgia. So my question is, so what that tells you? He thanked them, bow down, and just making not exaggerate, but he defended them for segregation, and even try to get them to kill W.E. Du Bois and NAACP and Walter White. Okay, also too, they fit near to Elijah Muhammad and Wallace Fard, so-called Master Fard. Okay, who later on got Malcolm X killed. Do you know that H.L. Hunt, the billionaire, just like Trump, but billionaire in Dallas, who got Kennedy killed, is the one was giving Nation Islam money. Now, how are these proud black people, even though they're not pure black, how are they proud of their blackness? Please get the book, what's it called? Inside Nation Islam by Verba L. White. He's part Latino too, because his family from Belize. Verba L. White was Verba Muhammad. He got death threats, and sadly, he got into some problems, legal problems, trying to his business with his wife. He is now practicing Santeria. I don't want to bash anybody who believes, but that's some stuff that I would not fool with. But he was, because I read the book when I was in Job Corps and read everything. I know Farrakhan married to some so-called white-looking Mexicans. Okay, that's what I read in the book. He said white, no, 19, they some mixed women who look like white women from Mexico. Farrakhan's son in that book. Okay, see, Gaddafi, everybody looking at Obama and Clinton with the slavery in Libya and he getting Gaddafi killed and have these Arabian people who got black African help, aka Nigeria, to help them slay those other black Africans in Libya. And black folks I know that they say Farrakhan in it. The reason why they say Farrakhan in it because, and I'm not saying that they claim is true. In that book, in Inside Nation Islam, when I was in Job Corps, it's right there when Michael Jackson had won his case, and folks was trying to quote Elijah Muhammad shit in my face about this case because I was defending Michael Jackson from going to jail. I never forget, someone told me get that book. So during that summer of 2005, then I'm going to 2006, going that summer, the winter, the holiday season, going towards New Year's after Christmas, I ordered on Barnes and Nobles, okay, and I had got my card, and I bought the book. The UPS comes to Job Corps again, and I bought the book, and I bought some other book as well. And in that book, it talks already a lot of stuff. I didn't get to finish read. I got the book with me, and then one day I might go ahead and finish the rest of the book. But see, he stole the idea. Talking about Farrakhan from Wallace Muhammad, which is not Master Fard, okay, is Elijah Muhammad's son, because he was trying to get he don't believe in the Nation Islam. He made his own version of Nation Islam. We got white folks and other races in it, okay. And because remember, in Islam, they don't believe a man as God. That's why they criticize us, Jesus, believe Jesus is God, okay. So what happened is, but Elijah Muhammad believed that Wallace Fard, who was mulatto or Arabic. Everybody thought he was a Mexican or dark haired white man, or either part about you're Asian, part white and Asian, um, who been to jail many times. And I never read that Wallace Fard screaming, I'm black, y'all," when he put white on his records at jail. Okay, he was in Folsom or San Quentin, one of those California prisons. So in there, you need to read this, babe. In that book, Gaddafi was giving money to Farrakhan. That money has not been expressed in the community, because you would not have these shitholes in the hood and ghetto. Gaddafi gave Farrakhan money. Okay, and I'm reading this. I'm going back to my memory with this. And they never, but people who work for Nation Islam, they had to put their own hours in and give that money to, when they make the bean pies and final call papers, they getting exploited. They was they was in debt. And Farrakhan was not supplying them, according to Verbal L. White's book, did not supply them any money. Which later on that's what Kalama, he the dark skinned man who was saying trash talking the Pope and everything else, and Jews, and all sorts of talking about he hate white people who own Donahue show. He got killed later on. A lot of folks, because in the Torah, we call it the infidel. You're saying this to kill the infidel. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's in the Quran. So, but see, Wallace Muhammad Elijah Muhammad's son, left because he believed that Jesus, not believe that, not Jesus, believed that master, so-called master father was not Allah, which Allah means God in Arabic, and no man could be Allah. So Farrakhan and them believe in that. Okay, so and they believe that Master Father was God, okay, in the flesh. So and Elijah Muhammad, when I talked to him, the mother tried to convince, and he said, "No, I cannot believe because in the Quran, we don't believe no prophet can be God." So that's the whole reason why that he left and made his own version. And when Farrakhan heard about this march he was to have in Washington, he took it and made me a man watch. I read that book a lot when I was in Job Corps. Okay, besides Superhead's book, Confession be a Fixing later on, and when I read that book, and I was shocked to find out Gaddafi is supposed to give us money in the community. Someone close to me believed in that mess, okay? It was not part of Islam and live in poverty. And to the point that he's living with his family, okay? He's older than me. He's very close to me and to my family. And he believes now. I don't want to say who it is. I remember I probably mentioned who it is in the past, but who cares? And this close hurts to me because that person didn't get a chance to take care of me because that you are guessed it my own fault. Okay, so it hurts me in my heart because he wanted to be his own boss, and he didn't. It's that my own grandparents had to take his own parents. Okay, I mean, suppose that's why I suppose because I don't believe in that rule, those belief systems, and something you don't believe in, I should not have to go through. When people fight hard to try to control you with that mess, you have to expose the truth, and truth sets you free. And it really hurts me that, and that's why you see me, brothers, not working back in the 80s and 90s because it was taught by that man Farrakhan that not to have your own business. I'm not against having your own business. However, who's gonna pay for those bills if you're not working? You know what I'm saying? So it gets on my nerves, okay, to hear these old rigid rules that I don't agree with, that I don't practice. And my dad's an atheist. He was trying to become a Muslim and he became an atheist later on. And that's the whole reason why that I was very angered because people jumping involved with something that's hurting our community. Okay? So when they come in droves, because one thing about the Nation of Islam, they're known to manipulate, harass. It's a cult, okay? The cult is just like the Jim Jones cult, just like the David Koresh cult. They love to pick on the vulnerable, okay? And that's what you're dealing with, my black skin sister, is dealing with people who pick on the vulnerable who don't got shit either, okay? And they come in droves to try to pick on somebody. Instead of doing something productive, they don't do that. They want to sit there and try to make that person suffer. Either they be forced or coerced into their belief system. And they act just like their white supremacist daddy, okay? Great great grandfathers in the family tree they don't want to put on paper, okay? But we know that they act just like them. They're not even want to be him. Not talking about racial, but the personality of him, okay? So, so point is, that's why. And when I hear people quote Garvey or those from Nation of Islam, I know they're not talking for the godly truth, okay? And I don't like people who try to put stumbling blocks in our struggle. Okay? Where, then it reminds me of Fiddler and for Roots. It reminds me of Stephen DeShango. You're trying to get something like they want to make you be what you want to be. I'm not trying to live it. That's why. So you got to understand the cult mentality in our community. So we're not a collective person. They want to like us individual person. You can't control our minds. They want they want us to come together to jump and holler when they say jump and holler. Just like the slave masters do with the slaves. Oh hell no. Okay? I'm for freedom. Okay? And it's sad that we can, but they're trying to close that freedom, destroy that freedom, sabotage the freedom of acknowledge our heritage. Whether it be any part of our roots, okay? So that's the reason why I subscribe to your channel, Nuwnuwnuw. That's the name, Nuwnuwnuw. And I love that video, but don't get offended by these people. I used to be very intimidated by folks like that. I'm no longer no more, and I'm also bipolar. So, you know what I'm saying. So, I'm very crazy. I can be nice, but I can be crazy when someone tries to challenge me. You know what I'm saying. So, you know, being bullied from school, being bullied from home, many places I went, even on job. I don't play that shit. Okay, so that bully mentality. Don't please don't get bought by some ignorant people who don't 9 10 they bully folks in the neighborhood. You know they want us to come together. And don't get wrong, there is white racism in white neighborhoods, but the first one will exaggerate those stories to make it look like the black people are innocent and the white folks not. When actually we look at people as individuals. However, while they're exaggerating a Mexican white person doing something to you or some other community, they gonna do the same thing. They say that they'll be abusing you, attacking you, trying to take you, rob you, whatever. And anything they black DNA make excusable. No, it doesn't. I'm not gaslighting because you're black DNA. I'm talking about not just some of these people. Okay, you just as guilty as a white supremacist. You have if any person has any purpose trying to harm somebody, bully somebody, those are not good characters. Those are evil characters. Okay? And those people trying to use their black DNA as the white man devil, but they being devil with black DNA. Okay? It was some white DNA too. They don't want too much on top about. So, and besides Dave Burke, so please don't. I'm telling your sister, do not get all that emotional about these people. Just laugh at these people. Look at these folks as ignorant savages. They are slave masters' pets. They're Donald Trump's pets. They want to keep their old race of America alive. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So-called great again, yes. You know, and be bullying once you live and jump and say, "How? No." So that's how I know. But Gaddafi, y'all, for real, he was trying to get money to the African community through Farrakhan and never got established. That's according to Verbal L. White. Okay? And when I see that, I do see a progress of that. He telling the truth on that. Because the ghettos, these folks, when we look like those ghettos and thugs and all other that shit we going on right now, if that money, it was buku money. I mean, Gaddafi had a lot of money in Libya. Okay? A lot. And when they killed Gaddafi, and I'm very upset with Obama, and I don't like Hillary Clinton for doing that, okay? And that's when the slavery started happening. But it's not, like I said, when people do the research, it's not just Arabic people being part of slave trade. It's also black African folks being part of slave trade. And it also, and I will go ahead and say one country that I'm not anti-Nigerian. I could be Nigerian, but in Houston, we have one minimum not like us, especially Igbo tribe was. Died 10, I bet you Igbo tribe was part. One thing, Igbo tribe was part of the slave trade, and yes, they got sold into slavery too. Okay, but a lot of Igbo tribe members down here, not a lot, but many do not like us down here. Whether it be the darker ones or light ones, and that English DNA. Okay, all right. And truth of the matter is, they you know, in Houston they treat us worse, and white people and Spanish everybody excuses because they all have African roots. That don't mean anything. If you have a tendency to hurt somebody, mistreat someone, abuse somebody, bully all other stuff, you're not a good person. Call like this. She was on the job talking to you crazy and think that's normal. Anyone who thinks that's normal, they've not came from a toxic behavior, they've not been taught that toxic behavior is wrong. So I'm gonna call it like it is, sister. Don't worry about these folks here who want you to be bullied and trying to pick on you. And they're saying, well, my question is, why they picking on you? Why won't they fight them doggone Latino gang members who are racist? You know what I'm saying? Why don't they go fight the police officers who are racist? I ain't say the ones who ain't, okay? You know what I'm saying? Why are they picking on you or me? You know, they got all this energy, but they're not going to find George Zimmerman. You know what I'm saying? No. Shoots. You know? Shoots. They ain't going to beat them banana coons up down there in that doggone Nelson line in Brooklyn. Okay, I mean, come on now. See? Suits. Mm-hmm. Hmm. When they go fight Donald Trump. See? Really. So anyway, let me go ahead and go. I gotta go, y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Mm-mm.